Today I'm going to be unboxing this absolutely massive box of products from Make Me Dough. If you're looking for a quick and easy fundraiser to do with your school or club or organization, keep watching because I think you'll find that this is an excellent company that makes things super simple and has great products that buyers will love. So before we get into the box, I do have a few things to share with you about the company. I had a couple of great conversations with their owner over the phone. He's a super nice guy, and he shared with me a little bit about their process and some of the things that make them unique. As you can tell by their name, they do specialize in cookie dough, and they are the largest distributor of Otis Spunkmeyer cookies. If you've never had those before, they come frozen in individual portions. They are absolutely delicious. I've actually ordered them from a fundraiser before and loved them. They didn't send me any because they would have had to stay frozen, and I'm a little bit far away from their warehouse, but I can tell you they are amazing cookies. Now, if you're in a similar situation to me and you're far away from their warehouse and you don't think the frozen thing is going to work, they actually have a shelf-stable cookie dough as well, which is really cool. And they have a lot of other recognizable brands that are going to be very attractive to buyers. I'm going to put up some of their catalogs so you can kind of take a look and see, and you can go right on their website and see their variety of products. I think the thing that makes this company so unique is that they have a huge variety of products to choose from, and they have them consolidated into different catalogs so you can choose which one will work best for your fundraiser. But there was everything from cookies to popcorn to socks to like gardening stuff and kitchen stuff. So not all food, which is really nice because a lot of times people might be watching what they're eating or have allergies, but they still want to participate and support the fundraiser. So there's just this massive variety of different things, and I think that's kind of what they sent me here to showcase the variety. In terms of the process, this seems like a super simple fundraiser to organize and coordinate. Basically, you're going to call them up, you're going to pick the brochure that works for your fundraiser. He mentioned that the Heartlands Goodies and Gifts is one of the most popular catalogs, and it sounds like a lot of the stuff he sent me is from that. So if you like what's in this box, that might be a good catalog for you. And then you tell them how many students you have, and they actually take care of writing a parent letter and making fundraiser packets. So you don't have to do any of that, which is really amazing. And they even send you a Google Slides or a video to show your students as a kickoff. So a lot of the prep work that might have to be done for a normal fundraiser by the coordinator is actually done by the company, which is really, really awesome. They have two ways that products can be ordered. There's the traditional method where students go around with the paper order form and collect payment, but each student can also set up an online selling platform. And the cool thing about that is that products can ship anywhere in the United States. So if you have family who doesn't live near you, you could send them that online selling profile and they could order something and it will go right to them. So that seems like a really awesome option that a lot of fundraisers don't have. Another unique thing about this company is that you can pick the delivery date. So you can make sure that your items are coming in on a day when you're prepared to receive them and when students and families are ready for those to go home to distribute. And another thing that is really nice is that they don't just send you a bunch of stuff in boxes. In other words, let's say there was 20 people who ordered cookie dough. You're not just going to get a box with 20 things of cookie dough. It's going to be labeled with, here's the products that go to this student, here's the products that go to this student. So it makes distribution super easy. And then after the fact, they're very good about collecting data on how much each student earned and reporting that back to the fundraising coordinator. So all of this detail work that, again, may normally have to be done by the coordinator is done by them, which makes your job as the coordinator very easy. And lastly, they also have some of the prize incentives that help kids get a little bit more motivated to sell. I remember when I was a student, that was a big deal. We would do fundraisers, and like if you sold 20 things, you would get a prize. That's not as common anymore with fundraising companies, but I think it is a really good incentive, especially for younger students who don't really understand the importance of fundraising. When you have older students, let's say you're fundraising for a trip, they have that motivation because they want to go on the trip, but a younger student might not understand that. So if you can say, hey, if you sell 50 things, you get this bag of gummy bears, that might be enough to motivate them to get out there and sell. So that's a little bit about Make Me Dough. Let's check out what's in this box. And by the way, if you're wondering why I'm doing this in my classroom, I started to open the box at home and saw that my cat will go absolutely insane if I open this there. So it's spring break, there's no one here at school. I figured this was a nice quiet place to do this unboxing. By the way, this is in a soft pretzel box, which is making me kind of hungry. I doubt there's soft pretzels in here, but there's one thing that they sell, is soft pretzels. I just made a video doing a grab box, and I said I loved that it was wrapped in a grocery ad, like newspaper grocery ad. All of the filling in this is fundraiser pages, which is like, that's right up my alley. I love it. Let me get these out and then I'll keep going. All right, so the first thing here is a packet, which I think has some of their order forms and catalogs that I can show you. Like I said, there's a lot of different catalogs, different combinations of products you can choose from. So if you wanted to do just popcorn, you could just have this popcorn brochure. And this is Poppin' Popcorn. If you've never had it before, I think it's some of the best popcorn. I actually have a bag at home right now from a fundraiser one of my students was doing. These are the order forms, you know, your traditional order form for a fundraiser. Here is an example of some of the prizes. So imagine you're a 5th grader and you get this. You would be super motivated to go out to sell to get some of these things. This one's called the Incredible Collection. So this has a little bit more variety. It's all food items, but there's, you know, different types of nuts and candies and like cheesecakes and cookies and all sorts of delicious looking stuff. And it has the popcorn. So this is an example of something that has a little bit more diversity than just the one product. Amazing cookies and snacks. This one is just cookie dough, amazing cookies. Here's that Heartland's Goodies and Gifts collection. This one's a lot thicker. It has a huge variety of different products. So, you know, we still have the candies and the snacks, but then you get things like, oh, look at that. These are coffee cups and then some spoons that look like guitars. Those are super cool. Different serving platters, flowers, socks. This is cool. Look at this. Coloring books and different puzzle books. I like that. So it's neat to be able to get a variety of things in one fundraiser. There's candles, jewelry. So you can really hit a wide variety of things that people might want to have. Someone who doesn't want the snacks, someone who doesn't want the kitchen items. There's a lot of different things that you can purchase in this catalog. If I was running a fundraiser, I would probably pick this one. You can do just candles, just cheese and sausage. And here's their big one, the Otis Spunkmeyer cookies. And man, does that not look incredible? And what I like about these is they come frozen, so you can just pull out one cookie and make it. I absolutely love them. Oh, pizza. I missed that. Pizza and fundraising extravaganza. This one's huge. A lot of the same stuff, although this one has the pizza in it. So this looks like maybe it's everything they have. So lots of different combinations to meet your needs. I don't know what this is. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that's awesome. So this is an example of what your students would get. This is a Make Me Dough folder, super delicious looking folder. And so it could have all of the different fundraising materials in here to go home with your students. That's neat. And then, oh, we got some wrapping paper. That's cool. Super cute wrapping paper designs. They're double-sided, which is awesome. Oh boy. I just found my favorite one. Christmas cats, look at that. Oh, that is so cool. And then, oh, I love that even more. Look at that on the other side. I am going to do something awesome with this. I'm so glad they sent that. Here's puppies. Super duper cute. I'm sure it's puppies on the inside too. No, it's not. It's cats. Look at that. Puppies and cats. Oh, I love this. And then Christmas trees. Oh, that's kind of neat. So these are really cool wrapping papers. Let's keep going. All right, we have a Make Me Dough hat. Look at that logo there with that cookie for the O. I wonder if this is something that the kids could win. I think that's really cool. Or maybe they just wanted to send me some merch. It's actually a pretty good quality hat too. Love it. That's awesome. Of course, they sent me some cookies. So these ones are actually pre-baked. These are chocolate chip cookies, and that's kind of cool. They come individually wrapped. I wonder if I can get into that. Don't mess it up. No, it's gonna be so pretty if I do it the right way. Oh, I messed it up. There we go. That's cool. Okay. I like that these are individually wrapped because once you open a box of cookies, they kind of start to get stale and then you feel like you have to eat them all. These are huge. Like I would cut this in half and have that so you could kind of split it between 2 days. And I bet they are absolutely delicious. They know I'm a music teacher. These are awesome. We have some socks that have instruments and music notes on them. Looks like they're the same design, but one's gray and one's black. I love that. That's awesome. Very cool. Again, I'm all about practical and non-edible options in fundraisers. One sheet dinner trio mix. What is this? Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so these are seasoning mixes. The trio is that there's 3 different ones. I thought it was one item that had 3 things in it. So there's Kansas City rub and vegetables, farm stand chicken and vegetables, and chicken parmesan. And so they're seasonings, and then they include a recipe on the back to make a meal with them. I love that. I gotta open this up. So three bags of seasoning. I will be making something with that. That is really neat. I have never been offered something like this in a fundraiser. This is great. These are frog fudgies. I actually saw those in the catalog, and I thought those actually look really good. Sweet green confection surrounds a rich dark fudge center. They're little frogs. How cute is that? This is like way cooler than I ever thought it was going to be. Make Me Dough, you're amazing. Oh, this is different. This is actually really funny. I was just watching a YouTube video of someone cooking, and they used Old Bay seasoning, and I thought, I've heard of Old Bay seasoning before, but I've never tried it in my life, and I was really curious. These are Old Bay seasoned peanuts. How funny is that? I'm gonna try those. That's hilarious. Next, this is what made the box smell so good. Okay, Monkey Jack Trading Company all natural bar soap, honeysuckle. So this has not just 1, but 2 bars of homemade soap. Look at that. That is like, when you see the soap makers online, this is what their soap always looks like. I've always wanted soap like this. Ooh, it smells really good too. All right, next we have, what is this, a candle? Oh, I love it. This is the American Collection. The scent is Let Freedom Ring. I'm telling you, it's like they know me. I love American flag stuff. It smells great. I don't know what that smell is. I guess it smells like freedom. All right, we got 2 more things here. We're getting down to the end. This looks incredible. Snickers chocolate fudge. That looks amazing. Let's open just to see what it looks like. I have not eaten anything today, but I'm trying to have self-control too. I have lots of family that I can share this with. That looks awesome. This might need its own video. Some of these are gonna have to have their own video to try. I can't possibly try this all right now. Last thing, it's like they read my mind. I was just talking to a student about how I have not had monkey bread since I was a kid. This is a cinnamon monkey bread mix. It looks like you add this mix to some canned biscuits, but I bet you could actually make your own biscuits and then use this seasoning and then some butter, and that looks great. That's everything from Make Me Dough. I am so impressed with the variety of products, and honestly, it's like they read my mind. I don't know how they knew exactly what I would like, but this is super awesome. If you're interested in doing a fundraiser with Make Me Dough, I will leave their link in the description box for you to check out. Thank you so much to Make Me Dough for sending me all these items. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and you might see more content like this in the future. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.